Hi, this is Jackie Gonzales. Welcome to my channel, 5 Practices to Social Wealth. Thank you for subscribing. If you're new, please comment, like, subscribe, share, and like. Please turn on notifications. Today, we'll be talking about New Year's and sticking to your New Year goals. So, how do we do this? New Year, New You. 5 ways to change your mindset and stick to your New Year goals. Progress, no matter how small, is still progress. Here's to a new year filled with growth, fulfillment, and success. Happy New Year! So, the new year marks a fresh start, a chance to reflect, reset, and realign with the person you want to become. While millions of people set resolutions every year, research shows that only about 8% of them achieve their goals. The problem often isn't the goals themselves, but the mindset and approach behind them. If you want to break the cycle of abandoned resolutions, it's time to rethink how you approach change. This guide will show you 5 transformative ways to shift your mindset and create habits that stick, making this year the one where you finally achieve your goals. And I hope you love my New Year's dress. This is chiffon, little bows here, and pink. I just thought, new year, new you, I'm achieving my mindset and I'm gonna dress for success, especially for the new year parties. How you're going into 2025 really sets how you're going to take on this whole year. So, we're gonna start with why. Why? Why is this goal important? Every great goal starts with a purpose. Without a clear why, your resolutions risk becoming hollow ambitions, something you should do rather than something you truly want to do. When your goals align with your core values and personal motivations, they become meaningful and easier to stick to. So, how do you discover your why? Well, ask yourself, what excites me about this goal? What will achieving this goal add to my life? What will happen if I don't achieve it? For example, instead of setting a vague goal like get in shape, dig deeper. Dig way deeper. Why? To improve my energy levels, I feel confident in my skin. How does this align with my values? It supports my health and allows me to become active with my family. So that's your why. Turn your why into a motivational tool. Once you've identified your purpose, write it down. Keep it somewhere visible on your fridge, desk, or phone background. Like I said, I do this with post-it notes all the time. I put I'm perfect, be attractive to attract, attractive and calm. Because I know that everything I set out to do will happen because I am a person that looks and searches for solutions rather than excuses. So you want to write it anywhere. And when you feel like giving up, revisit your why to reignite your determination. I was just talking about this. Take selfies in the mirror when you feel great and beautiful about yourself. That way, when you have bad moments, you can look back at that selfie and be like, "Hey, that's me. This is just a moment. It's temporary." 2, you want to shift from motivation to discipline. Motivation is fleeting. It may carry you through the first few weeks of January, but what happens when life gets busy or your enthusiasm wanes? Discipline, on the other hand, doesn't rely on emotions. It's about creating habits that become part of your daily routine, even when you don't feel like it. So, what is the science behind discipline? Studies on habit formation show that the more consistent an action becomes, the less mental energy it requires. When brushing your teeth or making your bed becomes automatic, it's not because of motivation, it's because of discipline. Also, if you want to change your mindset, try brushing your teeth with your left hand or your non dominant hand if you're already left handed, or if you're ambidextrous like me, I can use both hands. That way, you're training your brain to rethink in a different way physically, which will transform into a mindset shift. So, practical steps to build discipline. Set a schedule. Treat your goals like appointments, whether it's going to the gym, journaling, or practicing a skill. Set aside specific times each day or week. Start small. Start small. If you aim to work out an hour daily, start with 10 to 15 minutes and build up. Small wins reinforce your habit. Track your progress. Use a planner, an app, or journal to monitor your efforts. Seeing a streak of consistent days can be highly motivating. So, how do you deal with the off days? This sounds so wonderful, but how are we going to deal with the off days? Well, discipline isn't perfection. It's okay to feel off and to rest. Missed a workout, ate fast food instead of home cooked meal. It's okay. The key is to get back on track immediately. Remind yourself one bad day doesn't define my progress. That's why I say take selfies when you're feeling good. So on those off days, you can remind yourself, hey, this isn't the real me. This is just an off day. 3, you want to embrace a growth mindset. A growth mindset is a belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort, learning, and persistence. Unlike a fixed mindset where you believe you're either good or bad at something, a growth mindset allows you to see challenges as opportunities to improve, to grow. You want to reframe challenges, reframe them. Failures and setbacks are inevitable when working toward meaningful goals. Instead of letting them discourage you, view them as part of the process. Fixed mindset, for example, I failed at this diet, I'll never lose weight. Instead, here's a growth mindset, and let's see if you can see the difference. This approach didn't work for me. What can I change? What can I change? This approach didn't work for me. What can I change? What solution can I find? See the difference? One is actionable and one is, oh, this didn't work, so I give up. So, actionable growth mindset practices. You want to celebrate effort, not just outcomes. If you prepared healthy meals for 3 days but gave in to cravings on the fourth, focus on the effort you made, not the slip up. If we focus on our mistakes, we become depressed because we're just focusing on the past. We want to stay in the present. You want to ask questions. When you encounter obstacles, ask, what can I learn from this? Or how can I approach this differently? Surround yourself with positivities. Give yourself a hug if you're feeling a little down. Read a book, listen to podcasts like mine. Thank you so much for subscribing. Don't forget to turn on notifications. Or follow influencers who promote resilience and self-growth. You want to surround yourself with that. You want to hang around friends that have the mindset of, okay, what are we going to do about this? What haven't we tried? Let's find a solution, not an excuse to give up. Never give yourself the excuse to give up, because that's when you give up. The power of self-compassion. Growth requires patience and kindness towards yourself. Instead of beating yourself up over mistakes, remind yourself that progress isn't linear. Progress is all over the map. Treat yourself as you would a friend, with encouragement and understanding. 4, you want to break goals into bite-sized steps. Bite goals can feel overwhelming, leading to procrastination or burnout. The solution? Break them into smaller, actionable steps. When each step feels manageable, you build momentum, creating a snowball effect of progress. And you want to remember the power of micro goals. Micro goals are small, specific actions that contribute to a larger objective. For instance, I just started my YouTube channel. I have 10 subscribers. Thank you so much. That is a micro goal. My other micro goal is to double that in a couple of weeks, so it could create a snowball effect, and eventually I'll get to 10K. Another example is save $5,000 this year. Micro goal: save $20 every week by cutting unnecessary expenses. And pretty soon, you'll reach that goal. Start small, not big. You start big and then it fizzles out. By focusing on small steps, you shift your attention from the daunting end result to what you can do today. And this is what I like to call SMART goals, a blueprint for success. SMART goals are actionable goals that you put into progress, and that is a blueprint for success. I did not make this up, someone else did, but I did study it. I have my Master's of Science in the Applied Learning Sciences and Curriculum Design, and SMART goals is how I achieve my bigger goals. So the SMART framework ensures your goals are specific. Clearly define what you want to achieve. Measurable. Track your progress with quantifiable metrics. Achievable. Set realistic targets based on your resources and time. Be realistic. Relevant. Align goals with your values and priorities. Time bound. Set deadlines to stay accountable. Example, this is a vague goal. I want to be healthier. So does everybody. Now, this is a SMART goal. I will walk 10,000 steps daily, 5 times a week for the next 3 months. You see the difference? I want to be healthier. It's very vague. But when you put a specific number and X amount of times and the goal, which is in 3 months, you actually can implement this and achieve the goal. And lastly, 5, surround yourself with support. This is so important. Your environment plays a crucial role in shaping your success. The people you spend time with and the spaces you inhabit can either propel you toward your goals or pull you away from them. Creating a supportive environment. Declutter your space. Remove distractions and make room for tools that help you succeed. Your yoga mat, journal, or meal prep containers. Just put them all away, declutter. Every day I wake up, I do yoga, I make my bed, I do my skincare routine. And these routines help me for success and declutter my mind so I can focus on what I'm doing today and not be worried, because when you see clutter everywhere, it reflects your mindset. So my mindset is cluttered because I see clutter. You want to build a positive social circle. Seek friends, family, or mentors who encourage your growth. Limit interactions with those who drain your energy or belittle your efforts. You want someone who encourages you and focuses on the positive and hypes you up and says you're a queen. You don't want, or a king. You don't want someone that mocks you or puts you down or is giving you negative vibes, because then they'll bring you down. Leverage accountability. Research shows that sharing your goals with others increases your likelihood of achieving them. Accountability partners can keep you motivated and honest about your progress. And you want to partner up. Find a friend or family member working towards similar goals. Join a group, whether it's an online forum, fitness class, or book club. Communities provide a sense of belonging and support. And then lastly, consider professional help. Coaches, trainers, or therapists can provide expert guidance and keep you on track. Bonus tips for mindset mastery. So here's a little bonus. If you made it this far, please like, subscribe, comment, and share. I really want to share this with you. Thank you so much for staying this long. So you want to visualize success. Visualization is a powerful tool for rewriting your mindset. So you can have your vision board, everything you put on there, and you can picture yourself confidently presenting at work or crossing the finish line of a marathon. This mental rehearsal primes your brain for success. You want to rewire it. You want to practice gratitude. Focus on what you have instead of what you lack. An abundant mindset. You'll feel more motivated and fulfilled in your journey. A daily gratitude practice. Write down three things. Write down three things you're grateful for each morning or evening. These could be simple, like I'm grateful for my warm bed. Adopt a one day at a time approach. Focusing too much on the future can lead to anxiety and overwhelm. Instead, commit to doing your best today. String together enough good days and you'll find yourself closer to your goals. And here are the common pitfalls and how to avoid them. So, one is setting unrealistic expectations. So here's an example. Problem: try to achieve too much too soon leads to burnout. Solution: focus on one or two goals at a time and give yourself grace. 2, all or nothing thinking. Problem: believing you failed after one misstep. Solution: recognize that consistency is more important than perfection. 3, ignoring mental and emotional well being. Problem: neglecting self care in the pursuit of goals. Your solution should be to schedule time for rest, relaxation, and activities that nourish your soul. If you take on too much, how can you mentally be there to achieve your goals? Changing your mindset isn't an overnight process, it's a journey. By starting with purpose, cultivating discipline, and embracing growth, you are transforming your approach to resolutions, and you're making this year your most successful yet. Remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about showing up every day and doing your best. Progress, no matter how small, is still progress. Here's to a new year filled with growth, fulfillment, and success. I wish you all a happy new year and just lots of love. Thank you so much for listening. I'll see you next year.